check it out. I finally watched Warrior. I liked it. My feelings about it are this. You know what's going to happen leading up to the climax of the film, but you want it to happen so bad that you don't care that it's predictable. So thank you for the recommendation. I recommend that movie to anyone that likes boxing or a good action movie. There's a good amount of violence, too. Definitely some concussions, so if you're into that, check that out. I watched Bone Tomahawk, which starts out as a Western and turns into something different. Kind of gory, probably rated R. I would recommend that to you if you're at the appropriate age. I would like to follow you on Twitter. I want to see what you're posting. So drop your tweet handle somewhere on here, and I'm going to follow you. And it doesn't even matter if you post anything. Just to know that I will see whatever you could potentially post, that's enough for me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.
Alright, I got a would you rather between 3 video game abilities that you could have. The first one is pause. At any time, you can just pause your life.
If you pause in a game, you actually stop moving also.
Right, so the way that pause works in real life is that you stop moving, everybody stops moving, but your brain keeps going.
Oh.
And you can sleep, and you can think, and you can, like, blink and stuff.
But you can't move around.
But you can't move or talk, and everybody else is frozen, and time is frozen.
And you know they can't move at all.
Right, and they can't think at all.
Hello, Jeopardy.
And you can just do this whenever you want. So, like, you could, you know, be really tired before school starts and you didn't study at all, and you could open up the book and then pause and then read all of one page, unpause, turn the page, pause again. The next one is extra lives. And the way that one works is just that anytime you die, you can choose to come back to life.
Do you have unlimited lives? Like,
Unlimited
wow.
lives.
Unlimited?
Yeah. Whenever you choose to die, you can die. But like if you die, you'll be like, do you want to res or do you want to stay dead?
Do you want to res or stay dead?
Yeah. And
how's
then
that really a choice?
Well, what if you were in a fight with a girlfriend, and she was just being nasty?
You want to stay dead?
and you're like, if I res, I'm gonna have to come back to this. But if you choose stay dead, you can't be like, no, I want to go back, and then anyway. So there's that one. But other than that, you're
Do
completely.
you get in trouble for people finding out?
It depends on if you would normally. You're not protected from people finding out or normal consequences.
Where do you resurrect from? Is it as
graveyard?
you were when you died, or do you just show up like at the place you were born?
You show up at like a safe place.
Okay.
And you're probably naked, I guess, because that'd be funny.
Do you have to run back to your body?
No.
You are your body once you rest.
Yeah, your corpse like disappears, so you have to be careful with that.
Can you see your corpse?
No, it disappears.
Oh.
Alright, and what's the next one?
And the final one is save. A save state. And what that is at any point in time you can have one save state. And you can load that whenever you want. But you keep all the memories you've gained since then.
It's like the cloud.
So basically you can only ever have one save state set. Which means, you
can't.
If you set a new one,
you erase your save when
you overwrite.
Yeah,
your
you
file.
overwrite your file when you create a new one, and it takes about 15 seconds to load or to create a save. So it's not instantaneous. You have to like focus for a little bit to do.
You have to do a 15-second meditation.
Yeah.
Can we get the haste thing?
Oh yeah.
And let's do this. Those are really amazing powers, all of them.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like I would take the extra lives because I think that would be the most handy for me.
I'm gonna go with the pause option. I mean, there's obviously a lot of money in that.
Where do you see yourself getting money in that?
Jeopardy, like I mentioned earlier. You just find a way to get onto Jeopardy using that ability, and then once you're on it, you can just pause after every question thing. Oh, crap.
Do you think that part of it is like you need more time to think about what you don't know?
Or you could like look at your neighbor's screen, see what they're writing down.
See, the thing is, you'd have to stay in the same place, so on Jeopardy it'd be kind of rough.
I want to take the save files. Because I feel like that if I choose a good time, like, I can honestly, like, Groundhog Day my life. You know, like, choose one path, play it all the way out,
Yeah.
and then just
Whoa.
reload.
You see that?
Yeah.
Trinket for you?
So,
Did you see the trinket for you?
Got it. Picked it up.
so James,
Caleb.
would you,
Oh no, I was saying you gave me that.
oh yeah. Would you, save right away and then just never make a new file until, like, for the most part?
Well, honestly, I probably would save right away right now, and then just go do whatever I want.
See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
Take the knowledge.
I just have to have 15 seconds alone to myself. I have way more time on death row than 15 seconds.
Right. Yeah, it would just be like
To
if you're
reload
falling
my
off a cliff. Or like if somebody comes up behind you and pulls the trigger, you know,
Yeah, that would suck.
if you get yourself into that much crud.
Yeah.
So they're all kind of like infinite life in one way or another. Because the extra
Or
lives
prolonged
is
life.
the extra lives is infinite life in like the future, and pause is infinite life in the present,
Yeah, no.
and then the extra lives is like
You can
extra
go
lives,
redo
or
the past.
the save is like extra lives in a
Need
loop.
something?
I'm gonna use the rest of them.
Oh.
It's a really great question. I'm tempted to choose the save more than any of the others. And the problem that I see with it is if I got so accustomed to my life that my save point was so far back and I haven't like updated my save in a long time, but I wanted to use it. Like, because something really happened and it was my fault or whatever. you
And
know?
that would be
to
kind of
undo
a
a
hard
mistake.
decision.
And then you got to like go back 2 years, where you've
Or
had
10
like,
years.
or 10 years, and you've had like all this time to. Although, you know, you could think about it that way. Be like, I'm gonna set this save point at 20. I'm gonna go through to my 50s and just like see what the future's like.
Holy crap.
Reload the save.
Play the stock market.
Play the stock market.
Lottery.
Play the technology.
Jeopardy, man.
Also, in the present moment,
That was a different.
in the present moment, the save game is a much more viable moneymaker than Jeopardy anyway, because you could just gamble, right? You could go sit at a table
Yeah.
and, you know, sit at a table and sort of like see.
But that's different based on the game engine we're trapped in. Because some games, they'll have things like that. Like the enemies will be in a
Oh, like
different
it'll play
spot.
out the same or it'll play out differently?
Yeah,
each
it'll
time?
play out the same or it'll play out differently depending
So,
on...
for this, assume that the only thing that could make things happen differently is like butterfly effects from your own choices.
Oh, then yeah, we can totally go and gamble then.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, and all
It's
you need
always
is
gonna
one,
be,
right?
yeah.
You'd only need one. Like, you go sit down at a blackjack table and just find out what your first hand is.
Yeah.
You know, bet $2, find out what your first hand is. Okay. Reload. Maximum bet.
Yeah.
Right? Come in.
Great.
Maximum bet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So from the way that I see it,
I'm gonna get on Jeopardy and get lots of money.
That was a different ability.
Yeah, I know. You chose the wrong one.
Well, the advantage that pausing has is that you can get more out of a single lifetime than anybody else in the world.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, you could learn every
Except
human
for-
language.
Except for us.
I'm gonna use the.
No, even more than you. Because even in all your reloading, you could never learn every human language.
Yes, you could.
Oh, because you keep the knowledge, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my take on that would be that you set your load point at 20. You live your life
Or in
up
your
until
case,
the moment
how
that
old
you're
you
gonna
are.
die, and then you're like reload, and then you just live that same lifetime, and then like layer by layer. I'm gonna take save point.
Yeah.
I think that a benefit to pausing is that you could do stuff like fight. Like you could enter a boxing match.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
just,
cool.
but every time you saw the guy about to move, you pause. And then you just decide what you're going to do and then beat them.
But something about pausing, the missed opportunity for me is being able to move around. I would
Right.
take pausing at heartbeat. Like I could move and other people couldn't.
Right, yeah, obviously. I mean, not to...
Because then everyone else thinks you can teleport.
Right.
I just imagine watching somebody read a book like that, and all you're really seeing them is them just turn the page.
Yeah.
Turn the page.
Yeah. Exactly. They would just be turning pages over and over.
Yeah, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm reading.
So you can move your eyes then?
Yeah, you can move your eyes.
Then the Jeopardy thing is back on.
Who cares?
What are you
about
going to do?
Jeopardy?
You got your cell phone out of your pocket on your little counter?
Maybe I have.
Where are you getting this? You think the main reason people can't answer those questions is because they just don't have enough time to think
You
about
make a
it?
great point there. I didn't think about that.
I think they just don't know the answer.
Yeah, with Jeopardy, you kind of know where you.
Well, okay, you could learn all the answers to every question and then go on Jeopardy because you could open up all the books and read the whole thing in 1 second.
I guess. All right. So in that vein,
This
it's kind
ability
of,
just sounds
in
more
one-
and more fun.
In one, like, actual lifetime second. But for you, it would have been, like, however long it actually takes you.
Yeah, you
Right.
have to experience it.
Yeah, you would have to sit through it. It would be an exercise in patience.
if
for
I
sure.
learned everything that Jeopardy might ask me, I think with all that knowledge, I wouldn't be interested in playing Jeopardy anymore. So, there.
Everybody's
Well.
right.
I still pick the extra lives.
So
The extra lives
lives,
one's
I'm-
interesting. That's immortality.
Yeah.
You see everything.
But you get to choose when it's over, which is nice.
And I am the pause button.
You and James
Almost.
are both.
The save one's almost more torturous because every time you go back, infinite lives, but you're always going back and reliving things that you already know what happened.
Maybe.
I think the hardest thing to me about the save one would be what if you get to the end and you don't want to reload?
And you don't want to what?
Reload. Like,
That's
what if
not
you
a
just
hard
want
thing.
it? I mean, it's not hard, but it's like you don't have a power then because you never used it.
It's like you're bored of the video game.
Oh, I would think that I would be setting save points all the time.
You
You
think
would
you'd be
use
like
it a
slowly
little
trying
bit.
to craft the perfect life rather than setting one and then living and then reloading?
No, I think that I would. My personal take is that I would either use it for momentary financial gain for myself, or those around me. I'd like. Okay, for example, I'd like go buy a car, right? But I wouldn't like have it checked out at a shop. I'd just like go buy it, rally it around, see how awesome or crappy it is after I bought it, and then like, oh, all right, so reload.
Or, even if you like it, rally it, wreck it on the test drive, reload. You're still going to buy it, but I don't need to put it through the ring. I'm just going to buy that one.
Right. Oops, the Grex is almost dead.
What the hell happened there?
Oh.
Oh,
We've never made it to this phase before because we always kill it too fast, I think.
Jesus.
Rex, come over towards the group. I'll get you. Alright.
It's the tremors phase, huh?
Yeah.
So, James and Billy, are you both save point?
I am definitely save point.
I think I'm safe point.
I think I'll be extra lives as well. Because I would be interested in seeing the future.